Okay, so here's how you make wedding jam jar decorations. So what you want to do first is collect your jam jars. These are just from food that I've had. I clean them by putting them in the dishwasher first to get the labels off, and then those that were really hard or difficult to clean to get the glue from I just use washing up liquid and a wire scourer, and that got all of the jars clean. The next thing you'll need is some PVA glue, a paintbrush and your glitter, which I would put in a tray. Your glitter can be any colour, whatever the colour of your wedding is going to be, whatever the theme is. Mine is red, white and blue obviously, so I've used a selection of glitter. You could use one colour, it's up to you. So I'm doing mine, as you can see my centrepiece is a group of 3. You could just do them single or whatever you wanted, but I decided to do a group of 3. I've got over 100 guests. That works out that I want to do about 23, 24 displays, so I've had to collect quite a few jam jars for that. So yeah, get your friends to donate jam jars or start collecting early. It took me a few months to get all of mine. And so when your jam jar is clean, you're gonna glue the jar. I'm gluing mine around, what, a third of the way up. So again, that's your choice. You could glue them all, or however far up you want the glitter, that's how long you glue it. So yeah, just apply the PVA glue. By the way, for all the jam jars I've got, which I reckon is probably about 70, 80, this is all the glue that I've used, 180ml. So you don't need a lot of PVA glue to do your collection. Obviously it depends how big your jars are and how many you need, but yeah, you don't need a lot of glue. So I'm just generally trying to keep a straight line all the way around. You know, it doesn't need to look perfect. Let's say it's a hipster jar. So there you go. So I've glued all the way around, making sure I get the bottom, the edge, sorry. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is just take the glitter and sprinkle it over the tray, which is why I say you need a tray, and cover it all the way around with the glitter of your choice. Glitter, I've used just like 3 small tubs for all of the jars, so again, you don't need to buy a lot. It's quite a economical way to make table decorations, especially if you're, you know, using jam jars from home. And then I just pat that down, make sure I check it to make sure that it's not missing any gaps. I've just made some gaps. So pat it all down. And then that's the glitter part done. Leave that to dry. So the next stage is you're going to add the string around the edge of your jam jars. I ordered this from eBay. It wasn't so much. Again, red, white and blue, that's my theme. So I'd say, what, it's like 1 millimetre wide, so it's not very thick. I probably would have got thicker string to tie around, because as you can see, like, there are gaps when I've tied them, and obviously the thicker the string, the more space you would cover, but I'm generally happy. So yeah, these are from eBay. They come in all different colours. So when you've found the end of your string that you're going to use, again just apply a small amount of glue around the rim of the glass, and it doesn't really matter so much if you go a little bit over, because it obviously dries clear, so it allows for little errors, which I like. And then when you've put your glue on, you're gonna leave enough to tie your bow. So however long you want your bow, I'm gonna leave about this much length, starting from the bottom, and then just wrap in around the rim of the glass. Again, you can leave gaps in it, or you can do it a little bit more precisely. And then when you're happy with that, you're gonna cut it off with some scissors that I don't have. Okay, so I've got the scissors now. So yeah, cut it equal lengths, and then you're just gonna tie your bow. There you go, and then you can just adjust it to make it look a bit better. Okay, so, and there you have the glitter and the bow done. And then the next part is kind of your own personal choice. You can decorate it however you want, do whatever you'd like with it. I've just bought some decorative sand that you can get from, you know, craft stores and things. And I just put a little bit in the bottom of each jar. Just so, you know, it looks a bit prettier. You can't see the bottom of the jar then. And also, you know, if you're putting candles or flowers in it, it just brings the candle up above the glitter. So, you know, if you needed it higher, you could put more sand in. So yeah, again, that's personal choice. And then in the jars, you're going to add whatever you want. So in mine, I'm going to put a candle in one. Again, just, you can get these cheaply from IKEA, craft stores, wherever you buy candles. So I put a candle in one, and then I've got another one that I've just made some little origami hearts inside the different colours. The other things that I've got are these little clips, so you might want to put them in some. I just bought again from a craft shop. I just added the red heart to it. They were already painted, so yeah, you can put whatever you want in it. And then in the final one, I have gone for fake flowers, just because I'm trying to keep the cost down. I don't want to spend a lot. So the flowers, what I did was, they came obviously taped together or moulded together. So I took some secateurs and just chopped it off, so that I wanted it to look a bit more real. So I thought if it's got the plastic bit at the bottom, it looks a bit unreal. I'm sure it won't fool any guests, but you know, I just wanted to go for the real effect. So I chopped off the plastic bit with some secateurs, and then also that way it allows you to kind of mix and match your flowers. Again, with my flowers, I've gone for the red, white and blue theme, blue, purple. Obviously you can choose whatever colours you want to match your wedding theme. It did occur to me after that maybe what I could have done is just in the bigger jam jars, instead of having fake flowers, is gone to a garden centre and just put the little potted plants of flowers that are your chosen colour, and maybe just had a potted plant in. Again, you don't have to have flowers, you could have just all full of candles or whatever. This is just my design, so be creative, do what you want to do. And so I just get my flowers that I have cut apart, and you know, just arrange it to a design that you would want, like that. And then just attach it with some, maybe tie it with some string, or and then pop it in. And again, you might want to add some feathers, into your design. So I love peacock feathers, so I bought some of those from eBay, and you know, add them to your design. They say use the rule of 3, so just whatever you think looks nice. Mess around with it until you're happy with it, and then when you've got your jars done, when I display them on the tables, it's going to be so that the bows are facing outwards, so because the tables are circular, so that it's just a bit of a design way. And that is my finished design. So I hope it gives you some ideas of a cheap way that you can do table decorations, and I hope it was helpful. Thanks.